What insults make you sound classy and intelligent? We should be able to marry our sisters and daughters. Vote Libertarian 2020. I'd agree with you, but then we would both be wrong. As per my last email, I've been called worse things by better people. Pierre Trudeau. If they say a snarky remark or a direct insult, a good comeback, I would have a retaliation. But two wrongs don't make a right. Take your parents for example. I have neither the time nor the crayons to explain this to you. You consistently meet my expectations. If you were half as funny as you thought you were, you'd be twice as funny as you are. You have a face for radio. Let's talk about the people you've traumatized, starting with the doctor who delivered you. Your ability to speak does not make you intelligent. Classic prequel meme. Life is full of disappointments. Just ask your parents. How can you be so obtuse? I don't know why, but this exchange between Don and Pete and Mad Men always felt like the greatest burn and seemed mad classy in the way Don says it. Pete complains on and on about Don. I pity you. Don, I don't think about you at all. Elevator door opens up a second later and Don walks out. You cumberwold. You gadabout. You lily-livered. Lazy lout. You scallywag. You cad. You loon. You splifficated shabbaroon. You spifferdab. You rattlecap. You misbegotten ginger snap. You knuckle dragging. Reason dead. And chicken hearted chucklehead. You poppin' jay. You blatherskite. You scobblerchings underkite. You mumblerchrist. You fussock pie. I know you are. But what am I? Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Are you an organ donor? I'd hate for your life to be a total waste. If a threesome needs 3 people and a twosome needs 2 people, I know why people call you handsome. You shouldn't act hard to get when you're hard to want. No, you. Your parents' therapist must have named their boat after you. Edit. I'm changing my answer to this. Somewhere out there, there's a tree whose single purpose on earth is to replace the oxygen you waste. Go find it and apologize. Behold the field in which I grow my fucks. Lay thine eyes upon it, and thou shalt see that it is barren. Anything that starts with all due respect. You're very disappointing. Edit. Also, when people cut me off in traffic, I've taken to just giving a thumbs down instead of slipping them off, and the faces I've seen are priceless. All I know is one of us is right, and the other one is you. It's good to have an opinion. I envy everyone you have never met. I don't know what your problem is, but I bet it's really hard for you to pronounce. I do desire we may be better strangers. Shakespeare. I can only explain it to you. I can't understand it for you. Thus speaks the voice of ignorance. I do not participate in a battle of wits against an unarmed man. I could try to insult you, but I cannot top what nature has already done. You have the moral backbone of a chocolate eclair. I always thought imbecile sounded kind of smart. I hope your day is filled with people like you, and I hope your day is as pleasant as you. He had delusions of adequacy. Walter Care. It is impossible to underestimate you. Hanging out with a bunch of friends. I'm having so much fun. Turns to person I want to insult even if you're here. You're not the dumbest person in the world, but you better hope he doesn't die.